It's on, Judge.
Okay. So for purposes of the record and the live stream, State of Texas versus Melissa Escobedo. I believe we have Mr. Espinosa covering for the attorney, Mr. Gonzalez. Is Melissa Escobedo present at the Zoom meeting?
Your Honor, I'm scanning the gallery and I do not see her. I will attempt to call her and get her online.
Okay, and as I said before, it's a tentative bond forward. We come back at the end of the docket and I recall it, she's here. I'll just ignore that then, okay?
Melissa Escobedo is present. I apologize. I do not have signal.
Okay, you're Melissa Escobedo?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, ma'am, for letting me know. Appreciate it. Okay, so
Yeah.
what is this? Is this for an arraignment? Is this what we're here for, Ms. Espinosa?
I believe it's a jury trial setting, but I would like to confer with the state again, please, Your Honor, if I could.
Okay, I don't see any of the prosecutors present. That would be either Catherine Reed or who else now?
Lynn Morgan.
Lynn Morgan. We will wait for them to get here. When one of them gets here, we'll let you confer with them. How's that sound?
That sounds fine, Your Honor. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm gonna write confer here. Okay, State of Texas versus Brian Vargas. I have Shannon Locke as an attorney. Is Brian Vargas present at the Zoom meeting?
Yes, sir. I am here. Good morning.
Okay, you are here, but your attorney is not here, right?
No, sir. It doesn't look like he is here at the moment.
Okay. What I'm going to do, Mr. Vargas, is I'm going to continue on with the docket. I'm going to put a little star by your thing and come back and recall it and see if maybe your lawyer will show up a little bit later.
Okay.
On these Zoom things, a lot of lawyers have got several Zoom things to go to at the same time.
Gotcha. Okay.
Here. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. In the meantime, though, put yourself on mute if you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
State of Texas versus Leslie Felcher. Patty, was that reset, or I mean, there's a lot of stuff underneath and I can't quite read it. Or is that
No, Your Honor, it's they have felonies pending.
Oh, okay. That's what it is.
And another county court 5 case. So 2 county court 5 cases.
The attorney for first of all, is Leslie Felcher at the Zoom meeting here? She's not. Is the attorney Kelly Green at the meeting? Neither one is present. I'll do a tentative BF on that, and I'll come back and recall it. Okay, the next one is struck out, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So I'm going now to the next on the docket, and that's going to be David Gonzalez, State of Texas versus David Gonzalez, and the attorney is William Salazar. Is David Gonzalez present at the Zoom meeting here? There is no David Gonzalez. What about William Salazar?
Your Honor, he called me and he's running late this morning.
Okay, so the attorney
He's at
late.
other hearings.
So I'll write late by that. Okay. All right. The next one is struck out, correct?
Yes, sir.
And so then we go to the next one after that, which is State of Texas versus Mark Hazen. Is Mark Hazen at the at our Zoom meeting right now? No. And what about attorney Nathan Elemain?
It's Slemaine, Judge.
Lemaine?
And Slemaine.
Okay.
And he's also at other Zoom hearings this morning.
Okay, so I'll put late here by that one. Next one I have is State of Texas versus, I believe, Genesis Valderas. Is Genesis Valderas here at the Zoom meeting? And
Your Honor, that's scheduled for 10:30.
And where is that on the docket, if I can spot it?
On the side, I don't know, I guess it didn't come out. It's on the left side of it.
Okay, I'm not seeing that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So I'll write 10:30 by that then. Okay. Are there any others like that, or is that just an anomaly?
I believe that's the only one for today, Judge.
Okay. Then the next one on the docket is State of Texas versus Mark Bonilla. Attorney is William Salazar. Is William Salazar?
He was at another
He's going to be late.
hearing. Yes, sir.
Okay, then I'll put that as late. Okay, going to the second page of the docket, which is starting with Zapata. Is that right, Patty?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Texas versus Domingo Zapata, Attorney John Perez.
Your Honor, on that one, Attorney Christopher Castro had taken over those cases or that case. And he apparently had a death in the family, so he will not be attending. I'm not sure if the defendant, Mr. Zapata, is on, but that was the message
Domingo
I got.
Zapata is on, right, is present at the meeting. I see his picture on and his face on the Zoom meeting. So the attorney has basically a death in the family.
Yes, Your Honor. So they were asking for a reset.
So Mr. Zapata, because of your attorney situation, we're going to reset your case. And what date are you going to reset that to, Patty?
It'll be Friday, August 6th.
Okay, so Mr. Zapata, this is going to be reset to Friday, August the 6th. And that, can you hear me? I'm not sure. Okay, your audio is not on, but that's okay. If you can nod your head in the affirmative that you agree that the August the 6th, and would that be a Zoom?
Yes, no, Your Honor, it'll be in person at that time.
Okay. So August the 6th will be an in-person hearing at the courthouse, Mr. Zapata.
Okay.
You understand? Okay. So the case is reset. You're excused from the Zoom meeting.
Great. Thank you, Your Honor.
Reset. Thank you. Okay. I'm moving now to the next case, which is State of Texas versus Connie Alanis. And the attorney on that case I have listed as Oscar Hernandez.
Morning, Your Honor. Present.
Okay. Is Connie Alanis present at the meeting? Okay. Mr. Hernandez, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a tentative BF by her name. I'm going to come back and recall the docket at the end of the docket. If she's not here, then it'll be a BF. Okay.
And can you also put me in line to speak with the ADA, please?
Okay, and put confer on you on the other side of that. We don't have the ADAs present yet, I don't believe, do we?
Yes, sir. I believe Catherine is present.
Yes, Judge, I'm here.
Okay, I'm sorry, Catherine. Well, there's somebody in line ahead of you to confer with you. There, the person covering for Mr. Gonzalez.
That's me, Your Honor. Claudine Espinosa.
Espinosa would like to confer with you. Can we put you in a breakout room with her?
That sounds good to me.
Okay.
Thank
And
you, Your Honor.
Patty, can you do that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So then, moving on, State of Texas versus Brandon Hatfield.
Judge, that's my case. This is Robert Maurer. He should be on, and we have a felony pending. I don't believe the felony's been indicted yet, so I'd ask for like a 60-day until we figure out what's going on with the felony case.
As soon as he gets on, I'll do that, Mr. Maurer.
Okay, let me check.
Right, in the meantime, I'll come back and recall it, or if he does come in between time, let me know and I'll take
find
it
out.
out. Do that.
Thank you.
Okay, the next one is scratched out. So that moves us next to the next case, which is State of Texas versus Joe Gill, attorney being Jesse Sanchez.
Yes, Judge, I'm present. I believe he's a fugitive.
Okay, so that'll definitely be a bond forfeiture, right?
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
You can be excused. Thank you. And Patty, at the end of the docket call, I'm assuming you're using Zoom. I'll sign whatever paperwork for the warrant on that, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your Honor.
Yes,
Oscar Hernandez.
yes, sir.
You just called Miss Connie Alanis. I just wanted to notify you that she is present. She's appeared as Aristo 5. She has an orange shirt with glasses on
I
top.
see her. I see her.
Okay, that's her.
I'll take off that tentative bond forfeiture. And so what has to be happen on that case, Mr. Hernandez?
You were going to put me in line to speak with the ADA. I think there was one other person in front of me.
All right. Then we'll let you confer with the ADA as soon as Ms. Reed's finished. If another ADA comes in, I'll let you confer with them if I can.
Thank you.
Let me go back here. Now I'm still on the docket. I believe I just finished doing Mr. Sanchez's case, which was a fugitive. I think the next case is scratched out. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
So that takes us down to State of Texas versus Jose Herrera, and we have Michael Bellevue.
Judge, this is Michael Bellevue. I am present and my client is present. He just raised his hand.
Okay.
Jose, raise your hand again.
Okay. And what's happening? I see you, sir. Thank you. And so what's happening on his case, Mr. Bellevue?
I'd like to speak to a prosecutor on that case.
So you need to confer with the prosecutor in that case, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. We only have one prosecutor present right now, and there's another person ahead of you. Well, it's confirmed with one person, and you're number 3 in line, just to let you know. All right?
That's fine, Your Honor.
Next person is State of Texas versus Isaac Celestino.
Yes, sir. My attorney's not here at the moment. He is
Okay.
currently doing another case.
I'll mark him as late, and we'll move on. Thank you, Mr. Celestino. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Next person, next cases are scratched out, and the next case after that is scratched out, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going now to the 3rd page of the docket, which is starting out with the defendant's name of Jose Bella Martinez with the attorney Catherine Valenzuela. Is there Jose Bella Martinez present at the meeting? Catherine Valenzuela present at the meeting?
Your Honor, she's running late. She's at another Zoom hearing
Okay.
with Judge Carruthers.
I'll mark her as late. I am now going to the next case, which is struck out. The next case after that is listed as Juan Peña Cáceres. Attorney is Sid Montoya. I know I saw Sid on that earlier.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here. Mr. Peña is having trouble logging on. He should be logging on any moment now. This is a Raymond setting. I'd like to get a reset, Judge, so we can so I can confer with the District Attorney's Office for an offer.
Okay. You don't want to confer them now?
I would like to just get a reset, Judge. I have several other Zooms. If you allow me to reset.
As soon as your client gets on, I'd be glad to do that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm going to move on. If your client logs on, then go ahead and interrupt me. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Next case is on the docket is Lorenzo Humphreys, attorney Brian O'Donnell.
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. O'Donnell. Is your client present?
I don't see my client, Your Honor. The case was reset for 1 week. My client does have a pending felony with our office, and our office has not been in contact with him yet. Judge, I'd ask if we could reset the case at least 2 weeks. A letter might be able to get to him, but his phone is not working.
Mr. O'Donnell, I don't know how Judge Longoria would handle this. Ms. Garcia, what would Judge Longoria do in a situation like this? Would he?
He would allow the 2-week reset, Your Honor.
Okay. Then if I'm going on what the coordinator is telling me, then Judge Longoria would allow the reset, then I'll allow the reset for 2 weeks on this case then.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. May I be excused, Judge?
Oh, not yet, not till I give you a date.
Very well, Judge.
It'll be July 23rd.
Excuse me?
Friday, July 23rd.
Okay, the case is set for July 23rd. Is that in person or Zoom, Patty?
It'll be Zoom.
It'll be Zoom, okay?
Thank you. Thank
You
you
have
very
that,
much,
Mr. O'Donnell? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
The next case on the docket is State of Texas versus Nelson Rivera Castro, attorney Derek Emmons. Is Nelson Rivera Castro in the Zoom meeting? And is Mr. Emmons in the meeting? Patty, have you heard from either one of them?
No, sir.
Okay, that'll be a definite BF. Okay, next one is scratched out. Next case I have on my docket is Joe Cano I do not see an attorney's name on this one.
Judge, that's Luis Martinez. We filed notice when we had bond. I don't know why my name's not on there.
Okay,
But Mr. Cano is here in my office.
okay. What's gonna happen with this case?
He's got a felony pending. It's not indicted, so we need to reset this for a little bit.
Okay, so he has a
Is that-
felony pending. Patty, I'm assuming that Judge Longoria in that instance would then reset the case, will he not?
Yes, sir. It'll be a 60-day reset.
Okay, do you want to give him the date?
It'll be Tuesday, September 7th.
Okay, September the 7th, in person or Zoom?
By then, it'll be in person as well, Judge.
Okay, Louis, it'll be in person.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm taking your word for it that your client's in your office, so.
All right, I appreciate that. I can show him. He's 5 feet from me right now.
Okay, that's good. I'll take your word for it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, our next defendant is State of Texas versus Reese Alfaro. Attorney is listed as Abe Garza.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. Good morning, Judge. This is Monica Corrala. Mr. Alfaro is on, and I believe we filed a motion to sub in this matter.
Okay, so you're taking the case over. And
Yes, sir.
Monica, what are you guys going to do with this case?
So this is our first setting on it. I believe that there's an issue with the charging date. I want to confer with the prosecutors. If you'll give us a 30-day reset, that would be great.
Patty, would Judge Longoria normally do that in this instance?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what date can we give him? Am I going to see you again in Carnes, Monica?
Is that it's not for today? No, sir, you won't. But
I know, but later on, right?
yes, sir. And you know, I'm here at home. Dad, we're flooded in right now, so
Yeah,
he's
we're-
working in the office next to me. We're all trying to make do with the weather.
Yeah, I know. I'm right near, I'm 4 blocks away from that office, almost. I'm half a mile. Okay, so what date?
August 10th, Judge,
August 10th.
in person.
It'll be an in-person thing, okay?
August 10th in person. Yes, sir.
Okay,
May we be excused?
you can be excused. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay, the next case is State of Texas versus Jonathan Martinez. And the attorney is listed as Robert Maurer. Mr. Maurer?
Judge, Mr. Martinez is a fugitive on his felony case. He cut his GPS off. So they're looking for him in felony court. So,
okay, so that'll be a DF. Okay,
yes.
thank you.
And Judge, if I can report back on Mr. Hatfield, I talked to him on Thursday, but I don't think he was aware that he had court today. If you could give me a recall perhaps till Thursday or Friday, I'll make sure he logs on. Like I said, the felony case still has not been indicted.
But you told me ahead of time there was a fugitive already.
No, that's Jonathan Martinez. That's the guy just now that you announced. I'm talking about the guy earlier in the docket on Hatfield.
Oh, I'm sorry. So
Yeah, no, this guy is definitely a fugitive. No, he's got several cases. He cut his GPS off and they're looking for him.
Now, I had you earlier on Hatfield, is that right?
Brandon Hatfield, yes, sir. He's
And,
got a pending felony that's unindicted. But
okay.
the office didn't tell him about the court date.
And Mr. Hatfield's present now, is that what you're telling me?
No, he's not. I want to see if he can recall me for Thursday so I can get him to log on. We've tried calling and emailing, but I think he's at work. But I think it's office error that we didn't tell him that he was set today.
Patty, what would Judge Longoria do in this situation? I'm not sure that I would do it unless I had him present.
Usually, Your Honor, as an officer of the court, he would allow for the defendant to go ahead and the defense attorney to obtain that reset because he's, as an officer of the court, he's telling the judge about his client's status.
I'm retained on this, Judge, on all the cases, on Brandon Hatfield.
Okay, so I'm going to put that bomb fortune. I'm going to recall this case for, when did you want to recall it?
You can do it Friday morning.
Friday morning, right?
Yes, sir.
What date is that?
The 9th.
The 9th, yeah, the 9th, Judge.
Recall for 7/9. Okay, and I'm taking your word as an officer of the court on that.
Yes, sir.
So if he doesn't show up then, I think that might present a problem.
We'll get him on. We'll get him on.
All right.
And Martinez was the bond forfeiture, correct? That's the guy who cut off his
Yes, sir.
GPS? All right. Thank you, Judge. I will have him on Friday.
Thank you. Okay. And now moving on to page 4 of my docket. And the first defendant on that page is struck out, I think.
Yes,
Is
sir.
that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then the next one is State of Texas versus, I want to say Maula Williams. I don't have an attorney listed on that. Is Maula Williams present? And there is no attorney listed on that. So I'll write a tentative BF on that. The next case is struck out. And then the next case I have listed is State of Texas versus Jacob Armstrong, and the attorney listed on that is Carlos Martinez.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Armstrong is present. Mr. Martinez is not. Have you heard from him, Mr. Armstrong?
Yes, he informed me about the hearing today, so.
Okay. I'm going to mark your attorney as being late, and we're going to come back to your case in a little bit, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, the next case I have listed as a plea on Mr. Gomez, but I want to take the pleas at the end of the docket. Is that right with you, Patty? That's the way I would normally do it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and that plea would be on Sammy Gomez with attorney Kelly McGinnis. So we'll wait to the end of the docket for that. The next case that we have is State of Texas versus Justin Garza. Andrew Campion listed as an attorney. Is Justin Garza on the Zoom meeting here?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
Okay, is your attorney Andres Campion?
That's correct.
I don't see Andres. Okay, I don't see him here. I'm going to mark him as being late, and we'll recall your case and wait for your attorney to appear, okay?
Yes, sir.
The next case on my docket is struck out. And then we're moving on to the next case, which would be State of Texas versus Christopher Cuellar. Christopher Cuellar. And the attorney in that case is listed as Griffin.
Scott Hill, Judge.
Scott
It's
Hill?
Scott. Uh-huh. I
Okay.
haven't heard from him.
Okay. Tentative bond forfeiture on that. And then the next case listed is State of Texas versus Brian Clay. And the attorney is listed as Gammon Gwynn. Is Brian Clay in the meeting? Gammon Gwynn in the meeting? Yeah, I'll list him as a bond forfeiture. Next case I have on the docket is State of Texas versus Matilda Marin, attorney being Timothy Roundtree. And I
Your
have
Honor, I received a email from attorney Tim Roundtree that he would be late. He's at 4 other Zoom hearings this morning.
I'll mark it as a late case and recall it then. Although there is an active warrant evidently on this person.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going now to page 5 of my docket, which has listed on it Anthony, State of Texas versus Ross Ortega. Attorney being, well, there being no attorney on it. Is Ross Ortega on this case here in this Zoom hearing? Mark him as a tentative BF. And then on my last page of my docket, I have listed State of Texas. Well, I don't. Wait a minute.
That concludes the docket.
That
Judge.
concludes the docket. So then, let me go back to the attorney that we had conferring before.
Good morning, Your Honor. It's Claudine Espinosa. I've
Okay,
conferred with the state.
And what happened with you and
I'd like to confer with my client because there's a change in the offer.
okay. Patty, can you do that? Her client
Yes.
is, I believe,
Melissa Escobedo.
Ms. Escobedo.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you,
Okay.
Patty.
Now
You're welcome.
that should free up Catherine Reed for another conferring, and I believe that Oscar Hernandez wanted to confer with Ms. Reed. Is that right?
I am ready, yes.
Ms. Reed, are you ready?
I'm available.
Okay. Then Ms. Reed, can I have the coordinator put you in a breakout room with Mr. Hernandez?
That sounds good to me.
Okey-doke.
Your Honor,
Yes, sir.
this is Isidro Montoya. Mr. Juan Peña is on Zoom. He's at Juan iPhone, and
Okay.
if I can just get a 30-day reset so I can confer with the state.
Okay, hold on one minute. Let me find you on my docket, Mr. Montoya.
Yes, Judge.
You're representing who again?
Juan Peña Cáceres, case number
No.
661522.
Case number won't help me. I'm just looking for the name.
Juan Peña, page 3, Judge.
Page 3. Thank you. I'm looking at page 3. Okay, and your client is Juan Peña Cáceres.
Yes.
He is present now.
Yes, Mr. Cáceres, can you talk to the judge or raise your hand?
Yes, sir. This is me.
Okay, thank you, sir. All right, and so what's going to happen on that case now?
I just need a reset, Judge, a 2-week or 30-day reset so I can confer with the state.
Okay, Patty?
We'll give him 2 weeks, Judge. It'll be July 20th.
That'll be fine.
This will be reset to July the 20th. Is that in person or Zoom?
Zoom.
Zoom, Judge.
That'll be a Zoom, okay? Just try to make sure you get that confirming thing done, all right, please?
I will, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you.
May we be excused?
You can be excused. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
And Judge, I had a case that I didn't hear it called on the docket. Brandon McCauley.
Okay, you did not hear it called on the docket?
No, I did not hear it called.
Your Honor, that's also on page 3,
Okay.
and you did skip it.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry. Okay. Is Brandon McCauley present? Yeah, I see you, sir. Thank you. I see you now. So what do you want to do with that case?
This is the first setting. I was just retained over the weekend. I would like an opportunity just to confer, and we're gonna have a reset, maybe 30 days.
Okay. And Patty, would you rather have him confer now with the prosecutor? Or are you okay with the 30-day recess on these things?
I'm not sure if he's on the system as the attorney of record, Your Honor, if he said he got in over the weekend.
I don't think it's been accepted. I don't think it's been filed yet, the notice of appearance.
So may we just grant him a 30-day reset?
Yes, we can. So give me a date, please. Reset to when?
It'll be Friday, August 6th.
August
I'm gonna be out of town the 6th. Is there any other day that week I could do?
Tuesday, the 10th.
Is that August the 10th?
Yes, sir.
Is that right? Okay,
yes.
Okay, so reset to August the 10th in person or Zoom?
It'll be in person, Your Honor.
It'll be in person, okay? All right, did you get that, Mr. McCauley? The next setting will be August the 10th in person at the courthouse. Okay.
If it's gonna be in person, is there any other day that week, Patty? I'm sorry, I'm gonna be in Del Rio. I was gonna do it on Zoom, but if it's in person, can I have another day?
The 11th?
Yeah, the 11th is fine.
Okay, Ms. McCauley, let's reset again to August the 11th in person.
Sorry.
Okay. All right, that takes care of you then.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Your Honor, this is Catherine Valenzuela. I'm on, my client's on page 3, Jose Bella Martinez. I was in.
Yes, I have you marked as late on this thing. So now that you're present, your client was here, I believe, and is still here, is he not? Let's see. Jose Bella Martinez.
I have him as not present, Your Honor.
Our office is having difficulty reaching him, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
Our office is having some difficulty reaching him. If he's there, I would like to talk to him, but.
Well, then he's going to be a bomb forger then.
I understand, Your Honor.
All right, I'm sorry. In the meantime, during this time period, should he miraculously appear, then let me know and have him come zoom in and we'll take away the bomb forger. But right now it's going to be a bomb forger.
All right, may I be excused, Your Honor? To go to another
Thank
one?
you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
And, good morning, Your Honor. I'm William Salazar. I represent
Mr. Mark Bonilla and David Gonzalez. They're both here present today. I apologize. I was late with the weather.
Hold on 1 minute.
It's
Can
page
you give me
one.
a page number?
Page one, Your
Page
Honor.
1. Okay, and Mr. Salazar, let's start with David Gonzalez.
Yes.
And Mr. Gonzalez is present at the Zoom meeting or is not?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm present, sir.
Okay, there it is. Okay. So what are we going to do with Mr. Gonzalez then?
So both of these cases were recently transferred out of County Court 13 due to a conflict of interest. I understand that County Court 5 is the administrative court. So I don't know if the court is going to decide to keep these cases or move them to another court. If I could just get a reset to give the court some time to make that decision.
Okay.
That's correct, Your Honor.
So reset to when then, Patty?
It'll be 30 days, Your Honor.
So just give me a day certain.
It'll be August 5th.
August the 5th, in person or Zoom?
It depends on which court it's gonna go to, but I will let Mr. Salazar know of both of those cases, what court they're going to.
Okay, so it'll be August the 5th for Gonzalez, and then the other case, Mr. Salazar, that you have is Bonilla, and that's the same thing?
Mr. Mark Bonilla, my apologies.
Are they both the same situation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so both reset to August the 5th, and then Patty will let you know if it's in person or by Zoom and which court, okay?
All right, perfect. Thank you, Judge. And may my clients and I both all be excused.
You and your clients can be excused then. Thank you very much.
All righty, thank you, Judge.
Judge Canales, this is Tim Roundtree. I'm just logging in. I was in another hearing.
Hold on 1 minute, Roundtree. I have to figure out what I have here. And Mr. Roundtree, who do you represent?
Matilda Marin, 662713.
You happen to know which page of my docket she's on?
Your Honor, it's on page 4,
Page 4.
the bottom, the last one.
Okay, Matilda Marin. Okay, and
Present, Judge.
what's happening on this? She apparently has an active warrant.
So I don't know that I was aware of that, or that if I was aware that I remembered that. So I suppose I need to find out why that's going on. Is it a bond violation, Judge?
I have no idea. I just have written on my docket, active warrant, only this case. So.
Okay. Well, it's a blood test.
Patty,
case
do you
as
have
well.
any information? Hold on 1 minute. Patty, do you have any information on this?
I can look her up, Judge.
Is she present in this Zoom meeting right now?
She is.
Where is Ms. Marin right now? I see her. Thank you. I see her.
Your Honor, it was a bond increase due to a pretrial. Actually, the system shows she was a failure to appear on May 10th. And the judge increased the bond to $2,400. And it's only on 650782, Mr. Roundtree.
Okay, so I'll have to look over my. Yeah, I don't know that I was on board at that point, but so she has another case that is also, that it has an active bond?
She has an active warrant on that other case. It's a good sign that she showed up for this Zoom hearing. So I'm not going to issue a warrant on this right now. I think it's best to reset this case and get them both together. What do you think, Patty? Can we do that?
Yes, sir. But in the meantime, are you going to recall the warrant or?
I believe I am, because she showed up for this hearing. Let's say, so we'll recall the warrant
Yes, sir.
and reset to when?
Did you want to grant him a 30-day reset, Your Honor?
Yes, that'd be fine.
Okay. August 5th or 6th, Tim?
August 5th.
It'll be in person.
Okay.
Okay. And Ms. Marina, have recalled the warrant on the other case because you showed up in the Zoom hearing, but you definitely need to show up in the next hearing or bad things are going to happen. Are you clear about that? Ms. Mariam? Just give me a affirmative head nod, yes or no. Are you hearing me? Okay, thank you, ma'am. So.
Yes, sir, I heard you.
Okay, thank you. This case is then reset to August the 5th in person. All right? I've
Yes, sir.
recalled the other one. So that should take care of that. And I'll sign the paperwork at the end of the docket call. Patty, all right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Judge Canales, good morning. This is Nathan Slimane. I apologize, I didn't answer. I have Mark Hazen on the first page. I was trying to help him figure out Zoom, which he still is unable to do. I'm in contact with him, but he's just sending me screenshot. He can't figure it out. So I'm
back with him and he's having problems with Zoom. I'll take that.
Thank you, Judge. And I am in touch with him. I was going to see, I think we may just have to reset this to when we can be there in person. He doesn't have a computer and apparently he can't figure out how to just call in either. So.
Okay. So reset to when, Patty?
It'll be in person, Your Honor, August 9th.
That's perfect.
August 9th in person. All
And
right.
I'll let Mr. Hazen know he needs to be there in person on August the 9th.
Okay. Then you can be excused. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Patty.
You're welcome.
Y'all have a good week.
You too.
Thank you.
Was Miss Reed finished conferring on that other case that we had a conferring on?
I am Judge.
Okay, now there was a third person that wanted to confer with you, Miss Reed. I'm looking on my docket to try and find him right now.
Michael
That
Belleville,
would have
Your
been,
Honor.
and that's Mr. Bellevue. Can you confer? Well, but before I do that, Mr. Hernandez, as a result of you conferring with Miss Reed, anything that you can tell me?
An offer was extended, Your Honor. However, both parties would like the state to continue to reach the complaining witness. So we're asking for a 45-day reset, please.
Okay, Miss Patty,
It'll be August 10th, Your Honor.
reset to August the 10th. That's in person, right?
Yes.
And that'll be in person, Mr. Hernandez, okay?
Thank you so much. May we be excused?
The client present, did he hear that? I'm trying to make
Yes.
sure. Ms. Alanese? Or Miss Alanese, sorry.
Her audio's off, but she's trying to talk to you. Yes.
Where is she? I'm looking.
Orange blouse waving.
Oh, yeah, I see you now in the left corner. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. Okay, in person, August 10th. Thank you, ma'am. You can be excused.
Thanks, Judge. I'll have a
Now, let me.
Your Honor, this is Carlos Martinez.
Intern.
Your Honor.
Carlos, can you give me 1 minute before?
Sure.
Let you. Mr. Bellevue wished to confer with Ms. Reed. Can that still occur?
Yes.
Bellevue, you present?
Yes.
I am present, Your Honor.
Okay, can I have you confer with Ms. Reed then?
That would be great.
All right, thank you. Okay, now, who is it talking to you? Mr. Martinez, you were talking to me.
Yes, Your Honor. I have Jacob Armstrong.
On which page is he on my docket, please? You know?
Page 4, Your Honor.
Hold on 1 second. Okay. Come on, Paul. Page 1. Page 3. Page 4. Okay. So page 4, what is his name again?
Jacob Armstrong.
Okay, I see him. I have listed here that you're going to be late. I'm assuming that he's meeting. So what's going on?
Well, I got some discovery in, and there's 9 videos, and there's an issue about whether he's driving or not. And I think that would bring clarity. I didn't want to approach the DA until I see those videos to see, is he driving or is he not driving?
Okay. So we have a DA present. You still don't have the videos in front of you. Is that what you're telling me?
I do have them. I just haven't finished going over them.
Okay. All right.
9 of them.
So Patty, I'm thinking he's asking for a reset on this case.
That's correct. Yeah.
So when can we do that?
May we give him 60 days, Your Honor?
Yes, ma'am.
It'll be Wednesday, September 8th.
In person?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're transitioning from Zoom to in-person stuff. Is that what's happening here?
Yes, sir.
So, Mr. Martinez, this case is reset to September the 8th in person, all right?
Thank you, Judge.
Is your client present in the meeting right now?
He's up there on the screen, Judge.
Oh, that's it. Mr. Armstrong, did you hear that? This is reset to September the 8th in person in the courthouse.
Yes, Your Honor. I heard it.
All right, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. You can be excused.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a good one, Your Honor.
Thank you. Bye. Okay. I am going to go back on my docket, unless there's somebody else that needs to address me that was marked as late on the docket. Okay.
Judge, Attorney James Hunt is on now.
And Mr. Hunt, which is your client? What page is the arm?
Isaac Celestino. Let me look to see what page he's on.
Celestino, I see him now. He's on page 2,
Yes.
page 3 of my docket. Is he present?
He should
Yes,
be.
Your Honor.
Isaac Celestino, where are you, sir?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Okay, I see you now. Thank you. So what's happening in this case, Mr. Hunt?
I would like to confer with the state and see what they would be willing to offer.
Okay, I have Miss Reed. She was conferring. Is she still conferring, Patty?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're the next person to confer with her, Mr. Hunt. All right.
Thank you, Judge.
So if you can be patient, we'll have you confer there. Okay.
Sure.
All right. So let me go back, I guess, to page 1 of my docket. Page 1 of my docket, I have, well, I had Miss Melissa Escobedo conferring with Hector Gonzalez. That was reset, was it not?
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Claudine Espinosa. I'm done conferring with Ms. Escobedo. She's here. She's in a pink flannel shirt listed
Okay.
as iPhone.
What's going to happen on your case then?
The state has amended the offer, and I want her to be able to talk to Hector about it as well. I did discuss it very briefly with her. If this can be reset, even a short reset, I'd appreciate it.
2 weeks.
Okay, Patty?
It'll be July 20th.
July 20th? Okay.
The July 20th, is this in person?
No,
or
sir, it'll
Zoom?
be on Zoom.
It'll be July 20th, Zoom, okay? Did you get that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Okay, and you can be excused. Both of you can be excused from the meeting then. Thank you very much.
Good to see you,
Thank
Judge
you.
Canales.
Okay. Now, Mr. Bellevue, you had been conferring, I believe, were you not?
I just came back, Your Honor. The state's advised me this case still needs to be filed. I also need to file a motion for to change the bond conditions from a no contact or no harmful injurious contact. But since it has not technically been filed yet, even though it's an older case, I was wondering if we could push this out approximately 60 days.
I'm looking for you in my docket. I'm sorry. What page of my docket are you on?
It's on page 2, Judge.
Page 2. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Jose Herrera.
Jose Herrera. Okay, I see it now. All right, so Mr. Herrera is going to be reset. And how long reset did you want, Mr. Bellevue?
I'm asking for 60 days, Your Honor.
Patty?
It'll be Wednesday, September 8th.
Reset to September the 8th. That's in person.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Herrera, did you get that, sir?
Yes, sir, I did. September 8th.
It's reset September the 8th in person at the courthouse, County Court 5. All right?
Okay, will do.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Jose, give me
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, so then, I'm looking at my screen. Miss Reed, are you finished conferring with Mr. Hunt?
Yes, Judge.
No, actually, we haven't
No,
conferred.
haven't conferred.
Have you not, or have you conferred? I'm sorry. I'm
We have
confused.
not.
Okay, so you need to confer with Mr. Hunt then, is that correct?
Yes, Judge.
Patty, can you place them in a breakout room?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Your Honor, did you want me to stop the live stream on YouTube?
We're still, I still want to go back over the docket. So let's
Okay.
do it one more time.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking at page 1 of my docket. I had Brian Vargas, State of Texas versus Brian Vargas. Is he present?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Okay, and your attorney has not appeared yet?
No, sir. I received word a little after 9 saying that they have notified the court that Mr. Locke had to attend an in-person hearing and will be there ASAP. And that's about all I've received. And that was about 9:12. It looks like 9:12.
All right, well, I'm gonna go through the end of my docket and I'll come back to you, okay?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Sorry. And then the next person is Leslie Filcher, attorney Kelly Green. Is Leslie Filcher present? Kelly Green present? Okay, that's definitely gonna be a bond forward, going down now to page 2 of the docket. Page 2 of the docket, I think Jesse Sanchez told me that his client was a fugitive and it's a bond forward. That's
Yes, sir.
Joe Gill. And then the next one that I have is marked late, but is conferring now is Mr. Hunt.
We're done conferring, Your Honor.
Oh, you done conferring, Mr. Hunt?
Yes. That will be
And
for pretrial diversion, so we would like a reset.
okay. And Patty, is this to when then?
It'll be Tuesday, August 24th.
This is going to be reset to August 24th, in person.
Yes, sir.
And is your client present, Mr. Gill?
Yes.
Where is he? Mr. Gill, can you let me know you're here, please? Raise your hand, or
Yes, sir.
was that Isaac Celestino?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Okay, I have you listed on my client. Wait a minute, on my list. Okay, I see you now. So that, whoa, I have the wrong one. That your case then is reset to August the 24th in person in the courthouse. Okay. Then you can be excused, Mr. Hunt, and your client can be excused.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Isaac, call me this afternoon, please.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to page 3 of my docket. And I have in the middle of it, said Texas versus Nelson Rivera Castro, attorney Derek Emmons. Is Ms. Castro, Mr. Castro or Mr. Emmons present? That's going to be a bond forfeiture. At the top of the page of the docket, I had Jose Martinez and Catherine Valenzuela, but she came in and said that it was a bond forfeiture. Okay. So that takes care of everything on that page. So then I'm moving now to page 4 of the docket. Page 4 of the docket, I have listed as being late. Patrick, Justin Garza with Andres Campion.
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Garza present?
Yes, sir. I called my attorney, and he was informed that he might be in another court. No.
Okay. Hold on a minute. Then just hold on for me, sir. Let me finish with the docket then. And next on my docket, I had as a bond forfeiture, Christopher Cuellar with Scott Hill. Christopher Cuellar present at the meeting, or Scott Hill present? Definitely be a bond forfeiture. I have next on the docket, Brian Clay with Gammon Gwynn as the attorney. Is Brian Clay present? That's going to be a bond forfeiture. And then last on the docket, I have Jose Ortega with Denise. No, with no attorney. Is Jose Ortega present? That's going to be a bond forfeiture. Okay. Now, going back to the beginning of the docket again, I have as a bond forfeiture for sure, Paul Pilcher. Is that correct? Paul
Yes, sir.
Pilcher present?
Leslie Pilcher.
Leslie Pilcher, that's going to be a bond forfeiture. And then now page 2 of the docket. I have a fugitive bond forfeiture in this case, Joe Gill. And going to page 3 of the docket, I have as a fugitive, a bond forfeiture, Jose Martinez. Going to the middle of the docket, I have Nelson Rivera Castro with Derek Emmons as a bond forfeiture. Going to the bottom of the page of that docket, I have as a fugitive Matthew Martinez with Robert Maurer as the attorney in that case. Going to page 4 of my docket, I have as a bond forfeiture Maula Williams. And then as bond forfeitures, I have Cuellar with Scott Hill as the attorney, and Brian Clay with Gammon Gwynn as the attorney. And then at the last page of the docket, I have Rose Ortega as a bond forfeiture. Okay, I've called the docket out twice. I think you can stop the live tube.